it's Doddy. Hiya, Doddy. How you diddling?
Happiness, happiness, the greatest gift that I possess.
I always go up on the stage and say, by Joe, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day for doing this.
What a beautiful day for bouncing up and down in a big barrel of blancmange. How tickled I am by all this goodwill. What about you, missus? Have you been tickled by goodwill?
There's a show business, Ken Dodd. There's a thinking Ken Dodd.
Geronimo!
And hopefully there's an amusing Ken Dodd. I hope so, anyway.
I put the television on, and there was the group and Freddie of all, and I says, what do you like more of Spain? And he was answering Montserrat Caballé.
She's the best. That's what I listen to.
Barcelona, it was the first time that we met.
He was a little shy in the beginning to sing with me.
The moment that you stepped into the room, you took my breath away. Barcelona.
God will be with me again someday.
Do you drink?
Not on duty, miss.
Do you smoke?
Not on duty, miss.
Well, do you mind if I smoke?
No, of course not, miss.
Thank you so much. In movies, the way you begin, that's how you go on. And if you start off playing one kind of part, that's the kind of part you'll always be asked to do. In the end, they almost don't give you a script. They just say, come and be in it, you know.
Yes.
And you practically wear the same costume.
I'm blue. I'm beautiful. I'm best.
The funny thing is, you can be much more round the corner with jokes with children. You can say something that's very tongue-in-cheek or very camp to a child and it will get the joke. A listening adult may not.
The villain loses? That can't be. And the big bad wolf fell down the chimney? That's ridiculous! I am a villain and I always win! Almost always.
I have been invited to a royal garden party.
Ooh, a royal garden party. What's that, Jeffrey?
Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat and his black and white cat.
Who else lives in the countryside? And a postman, well, he travels around, he meets a lot of people, friendly character.
Good morning.
And they said, sounds quite likely, I don't think anybody's done it. OK, you go back to Kendal and write an outline for 13 episodes.
A really happy man.
Tell you what, move it towards me a bit.
Right. To you.
To me.
Steady now.
To me, steady.
Steady. To you.
Right,
to you.
that.
Perfect. The frame should do it.
You wear it out.
Nonsense. Stupid thing.
You could sew a bit off the queue.
We will hush it, velvet plush it.
Here is an illustrated summary of the news. It'll be followed by the latest film of events and happenings at home and abroad.
In those early days, newsreaders were never seen because it was feared that our facial expressions might not always look impartial, and worse still, that we might turn the news into a personality performance.
Police reinforcements were drafted into Downing Street tonight as the crowd outside number 10 built up to about 300.
We are three friends. We're also bloggers. We all have one thing in common. We all have or we have had cancer. I'm basically writing down my whole life in a book for my little boy Freddie, who is 3, and I just really hope that through his life he will come back to that book and take comfort from it and feel like he knows the kind of person that his mother was.
The games of the 30th Olympiad in 2012 are awarded to the City of London.
I am Tessa Jowell, Olympic Minister.
What gives a life meaning is not only how it is lived, but how it draws to a close. I hope that this debate will give hope to other cancer patients like me, so that we can live well together with cancer, not just dying of it.
I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States. So help me God.
Read my lips. No new taxes. I can report to the nation, aggression is defeated, the war is over.
Normally as a player you have one thing that you can do quite well, and I would like people to say that I could pass the ball well, whether it be sideways or forward, I'm not too sure. That was my philosophy of the game, keep the ball, make the opposition work, so when they receive the ball, you know, they're tired because they've had to work hard to get it back. Don't give the ball away cheaply.
Ray Wilkins scores for England.
Regis taking it well on the chest and a lovely piece of control by Regis. Oh, and what a great shot! Oh, one of the goals of the season. Cyril Regis.
And an Armfield, a perfect interception.
Yeah, people look back and they say, well, you remember the World Cup squad. It's not the same as being in the 11 who played in the final. But the point was, it's better that they won.
I had a moment of mixed joy and anguish when my mind took over. It raced well ahead of my body and drew me compellingly forward. I felt that the moment of a lifetime had come.
I collapsed as I crossed the tape, but then I recovered sufficiently
to hear him announcing in a time which, subject to ratification, will be a new world record, 3. And after that, the noise of the crowd obliterated the remainder of his announcement.
It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly.
I said, I am the pilot. And they didn't believe me. And they actually went in the aeroplane and searched it to find a pilot. And they came back and said, there's nobody there, you must be. I flew 400 Spitfires, and occasionally I would take one up and go and play with the clouds, which was so delightful and lovely.
The crew of Apollo 12, the second manned landing on the face of the moon.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engines running. Commit. Liftoff.
I see the surveyor.
I think probably I'm the luckiest guy you've ever met, because I lived my whole life just doing things that I thought would be the most fun to do.
In the ready room near launching pad 19, they get into their spacesuits, the final mission briefing behind them.
The commander, John Young.
Roger roll.
Sure looking forward to getting people off this planet, because I think it'll be very helpful to getting the future done right for the kids of tomorrow, our children and grandchildren, and that'll be a lot of fun.
Stop the rain from falling if you ask me to. I'd do anything for you, your wish is my command. I could move a mountain when your hand is in mine. You got wonderful arms, you got charm.
I remember ringing up Dave and I said, let's go out for a pint. I've got an idea of writing songs about things that I know about and singing in my own accent.
Now I don't mind having a chat, but you have to keep giving it that. Yeah, if you think I don't mean what I say, I'm only bluffing. You got another thing coming, I'm telling you that for nothing. Oh, darling, I'm leaving. That's what I'm gonna do. And if I start a commotion, I run the risk of losing you, and that's worse. Ever fall in love with someone? Ever fallen in love with someone? Ever fallen in love with someone you should have fallen in love with? Unhappy am I with all the powers I possess. 'Cause girl, you're the key to my happiness. And
Painters paint the environment and their times, but they don't illustrate it. If they do, it becomes literary and sentimental.
Certainly I used to take great big handfuls of paint
and swish them, yes. And they were very physical.
And to make it work, you simply wind the cube, and now you'll see it slowly unwinds. If I put the radio on, you see it produces that volume of sound.
So I can't go in there.
Come on.
Look at that. Oh, look at this.
It's only by doing it flat out that you suddenly find a release happening. Suddenly something happens to your spirit. Suddenly a leg can do something it never did before. You don't find that by saving for the performance, ever.
Metaphorical cats, statistical cats, and mystical cats, political cats, hypocritical cats, lyrical cats, hysterical cats, cynical cats, rabbinical cats,
I was never actually told that I had only 2 years to live, but I could see the doctors didn't think my prospects were good. Too often they are told that these are stupid questions to ask, but this is said by grown-ups who don't know the answers, and don't want to look silly by admitting they don't know. As you can imagine, I am very excited. I have been wheelchair-bound for almost 4 decades, and the chance to float free in zero-G will be wonderful.
Just came to see if you're all right, not scared by the lightning and twins and everything.
No, that's all right, thanks, Alice. I'm not.
No, neither am I. May I just say that I think you look gorgeous in that frock that you were wearing the last time you were here. Yeah, right, okay, here she is. Loads of love, Abyssinia.
Who is it?
The bishop.
One of those key moments in life when it's possible you can be really genuinely cool, and I can utterly adore you.
It was just the nicest 12 weeks I think I've ever had. I sort of cried at the end because I'd loved it so much. I just laughed for 12 weeks.
She may be the reason I survive, the why and wherefore I'm alive, the one I care for through the rough and ready years. Me, I'll take her laughter and her tears and make them all my souvenirs. For where she goes, I've got to be. The meaning of my life is
God, look up there.
What the hell is that?
Easy, miss. I've got you.
You've got me! Who's got you?
He is exactly like you in every way. Except 1/8 your size.
Breathtaking. I shall call him Mini-Me.
I'm gonna play the nice guy, but, you know, deep down I'm gonna be evil.
Spider-Man does whatever a spider can.
I would be writing these stories along with the artists we'd be working with, and we would all be hoping somebody would buy the comic books so that we could keep our jobs and pay the rent and not be thrown out in the streets.
Invitation, sir.
I should be on that list.
Name?
Stanley.
Yeah, nice try, buddy.
No,
Nice
no,
try.
really,
Nice
I'm
try,
Stanley.
yeah.
You know, I guess one person can make a difference.
Straighten it out, straighten it out. All right, I got it straight. Oh my God! Oh yeah. Turn it around. Thank you, Lord. Turn it around. All right, hold it a minute. Slow
Really, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to be an actor. You just have to try to make it real.
What do you do besides drive fast?
Have fun.
Is this fun?
Driving?
Driving, talking to me?
Well, they're both a challenge. You come into my house, my party, to tell me about the future. That the future is tape, videotape, and not film. That it's amateurs and not professionals. I'm a filmmaker. That's why I will never make a movie on videotape.
So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost.
Thank you so much. Hi there, welcome to Supermarket Sweep.
Forget Blake. You have control of the Liberator now. There's no more powerful ship in the galaxy. You have Aurak. Avon, don't you see what that means? At this moment, we can take history and shape it in our own image.
The Daleks have secured the self-destruct chamber. The station is safe. Excellent. And the Daleks have taken the Doctor prisoner.
This, my sweet, is a letter from my solicitor telling you that your husband has filed a petition for divorce. It also tells you to get yourself a solicitor pretty damn quick. Happy Christmas, Anne.
7 years I've been waiting for you to make your fortune. Half a fortune. To get a job, even.
5 bad jobs?
Yes, 273.
Oh, stop it, Elsie. You shouldn't laugh at people. Well, I can't help it. I wouldn't have the nerve to come out if I looked like him.
I want you to get up out of your seat right now and say, I want my sin forgiven.
I'm looking forward to death because I want to go into that glorious new world that I believe everybody that knows Christ is going to go. And I'm going to have all the answers that now I would like to have answers to.
I love you, but I'm the man and you're the woman, and I'll make the decision concerning my life.
You better think about what you're saying. You better think about the consequences of your actions.
Oh, shut up, woman.
You better think about what you're trying to do to me, yeah. Think. Let your mind go, let yourself be free. Let's go bang, let's go way on the back wing. I didn't even know you couldn't have been too much more than 10.